the 24 car. 84 today, Jeff Lebrecht to his outside. 7-time and defending champion of the American Canadian Tour, Jean-Paul Cyr. The 30, Dean Weber, BJ Pekarski to the outside. And the number 66, AJ Began, Dale Barrow, Chris Bouchard, Ryan Nolan, Ben Rowe fill out the field. 12 laps to qualify. Green flag. Green is down, side by side. Oh, the point leader, the 8 car, the pole sitter. Thompson sideways, 3 wide down the back straightaway, and Rick Thompson survives it. Your leader, the 70, is Scott Dragon. Scott Dragon, car number 70 from Milton, Vermont, the Harrison Ready Mix automobile. Your leader, keep your eye on the 32. Jean-Paul Cyr from 6th starting position on the outside behind the 0 of Miles Chipman. 12 laps the distance, 10 remain. Top 4 cars will qualify directly into the Hampshire Governor's Cup. It's led right now by the 70 of Dragon. The 81 car is next of Mark Hayward. Unity Mains, Mark Hayward in second place, battles for third. The 8 of Rick Thompson Jr. on the inside. The 0, Miles Chipman up high, and here comes the 32. A battle for the final transfer spot in turns 1 and 2. 32, Jean-Paul Cyr on the inside. 0, Miles Chipman up high. Epping, New Hampshire versus Milton, Vermont. And Cyr takes fourth. Jean-Paul Cyr will move into 4th place in the Ehlers RV number 32 Chevrolet. On the outside he goes. He's starting to reel him in halfway this time. 6 down, 6 to go for the American Canadian Tour. Here comes the 84 car of Jeff Lebrecht. Lebrecht in the orange and white number 84. He's trying to make up some ground now as Cyr goes high on the 8 car of Thompson. Battle for 4th now. We got a 3-car battle for 3rd. Jean-Paul Cyr on the outside of the 8 car. The 8 is Rick Thompson Jr. side by side for 3rd out of turn 4. And Rick Thompson gives up that 3rd spot. Cyr up high, takes 3rd away. Works on a +3 in the handicap. Here comes Lebrecht now in the 84. Jeff Lebrecht on the outside. He's going to try to move into the top 4. Lebrecht trying to make that move to the outside of the 8 car of Rick Thompson Jr. down the back straightaway. 2 laps to go. 2 to go this time out of turns 3 and 4. Scott Dragon, 81 of Hayward, 32 Jean-Paul Cyr, and the 8 car of Rick Thompson Jr. Oh, and Dean Weber goes around. Weber keeps it fired. We stay green. And here we come to the white flag this time. 80, the 70, Scott Dragon, 81 of Hayward, 42 Jean-Paul Cyr, and the 8 car Rick Thompson Jr. Keep your eye on that battle for 4th spot, ladies and gentlemen, down the back straightaway. The 8 car, Rick Thompson Jr. has it. Here comes Chipman. Here comes Lebrecht. Checkers fly. Scott Dragon, Mark Hayward, Jean-Paul Cyr, and the 8 car of Rick Thompson Jr., your 4th and final qualified car to the plus-minus handicap system. In the 27 machine is Chris Bergeron, and to his outside the 22 of Gary Caron. Car number 88, another rookie on the season this year from Barrie, Vermont, Nick Sweet, and to his outside in car number 5, Maine, that's Leon Heckberg. Jonathan Erlin, Bobby Dragon, Oren Remick round out the field. Green flag. Green is down on the inside. It's the 89 car of Scott Paye with the jump down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4, it's Paye in the 89, the 40 of Chase. But here comes LOL. Battle for 3rd. Keep your eye on Brad Layton in the number 55 car. He's working the Irving Oil Fusion up on the outside of turns 3 and 4. He goes for 3rd, takes it, now goes for 2nd place. In turns 1 and 2. Oh, look out. Leon sideways out of 1. Hangs on to it. 89 Paye. Oh, trouble. Back straightaway. Tyler Cahoon goes around. Oren Remick joins in the back straightaway. Caution is out. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Caution on the speedway. The lights are out of the pace car. ACT starter Dick Willett coming out of retirement again this year to help us out. On the flag stand, we'll look him down. 2 complete. 10 to go. Top 4 to qualify. Green flag. Green is down. Layton on the inside of the 40 of Eric Chase. Battle for second. Advantage. Layton in the 55. But here comes Eric Chase in the 40. Chase works the outside line once again out of 4. Eric Chase in car number 40 on the outside of the 55 of Brad Layton. And Chase goes up. Chase beats him to the high line. Eric Chase goes to second place. Here comes the Hellowell car. Car number 01, Wayne Hellowell Jr. He was trying the outside of Layton, but thinks better of it. And now Layton goes to the inside of the 40 of Chase again. Keep your eye on the top 4. And here comes the rookie, Nick Sweet, to the outside. Scott Pay in the 89, year leader, 40, Eric Chase second. Third place, 55, Brad Layton, halfway this time. 6 down, 6 to go. Here come your top 4. Paye, Chase, Layton, and the 01 of Wayne Hellowell. And the 55 of Layton, his car spewing water, overheating on the 55 car. Brad Layton's car overheating, spewing water out the side. Black flag on the 55. Black flag on the 55 of Brad Layton. He's in 3rd spot. The car overheating. Black flag from the flag stand on the Irving Oil 4. Former NASCAR champion, former ACT Pro Stock champion, Brad Layton getting taken out of the heat for an overheating race car. '89 Paye, your leader. 40 Eric Chase second. 3rd place Layton. But he's going down. The 01 of Hellowell Jr. 4. 5th place, the 88 car of Nick Sweet. Down the back straightaway, we're going to go 1 to go. White flag, 1 to go from your flagman for the 89 Paye, 40 of Chase, the 01 car of Hellowell and the 88 of Nick Sweet. Your top 5, but only 4 get in. Checkers are in the air this time. Turn 3 and 4. 89 Paye, 40 Eric Chase, 55 Layton, the 01. And we're ready to go for 12 more. Round 1, heat 3. 8 are in, 4 more come out of this one right here into the Hampshire Governor's Cup 100 for the American Canadian Tour. Here we go. Gosselin on the inside. Out of turns 3 and 4. Green flag. Green is down. We get a drag race going into turns 1 and 2. Oh, Gosselin sideways. Mike Gosselin gets the 99 out of shape out of turn 2. Collects the car, hangs onto it. Cruise check your leader. Brian Kruschek in the 00, your leader down the back straightaway. 02, Randy Potter second. Here comes the 18, Jamie Fisher. 97, Joey Pohl working the inside groove out of turns 3 and 4. It's Kruschek, your leader. Brian Kruschek hangs on to the lead. 99, Gosselin sliding backwards. Battle for the lead. 00, Kruschek all over the racetrack trying to block the 02 of Randy Potter. Meanwhile, deep in the pack, Brent Dragon struggling. Oh, look out, coming back straight away. Gosselin in the 99 car, 85, Travis Demers and Jimmy Lenardi. All stuffing into the back straightaway. Caution is out. Caution on the speedway, lap number 3. And it's a big one for the 85 of Travis Demers, the Jiffy Mart automobile. Brand new race car for Brent Dragon this year in the 55 car. Brand new car, brand new colors, and hopefully a championship for him at the end of the year. Turn 4, green flag. Green is down. The 0-2 Potter gets the jump on the outside. Outside lane advances. Oh, Pole gets sideways. 97 Pole gets sideways. The 00 moves up the racetrack. Here comes the 18 of Jamie Fisher. Jamie Fisher in the 18, second place. Here comes Joey Pole, the 97 down the inside. Pole will go to third. Khrushchev now on the highway back street on the outside of the 00. And do not count out Claude Leclerc. Do not count out the flying Frenchman Claude Leclerc into turns 3 and 4. Leclerc, veteran ACT driver, on the inside of the 11 car. Number 11, Claude Leclerc from Lannery, Quebec. In fourth place, here comes Dragon in the 55 down. Brent Dragon tries the inside, battle for fifth. Down the back straightaway goes your leader, the 0-2, Randy Potter. 18, Jamie Fisher. 97, Joey Pole. The 11, Leclerc. And there's Brent Dragon in the 55. 4 laps to go. 4 to go now for your leader. Fourth place, the 11 of Leclerc. Here comes Dragon. He tries the inside. In turns 3 and 4. No room. He's going to hold trouble. Turn 3. 2 cars around and we got to head on. Caution is out, lap 9. Yellow flag, caution on the speedway, lap number 9. All lights are out on the American Canadian Tour. Pace car, we're ready to go. Randy Potter on the inside of Jamie Fisher. Joey Pole in the 97 is third, fourth place. Claude Leclerc. Here we come, turns 3 and 4. Green flag. Green is down. 0-2 Potter gets the jump, and here comes the Hurricane. Jamie Fisher on the outside. 2 laps to go at the line. 2 laps to go at the start-finish line. Potter, your leader, battle for second now. Joey Pole to the inside. Oh, look out, Dragon. And the 11 of Claude Leclerc go around. Caution is out, yellow flag. Caution on the speedway. All right, the pressure is on to get in round 1, and we just saw it right there. Brent Dragon, 1 spot out, Claude Leclerc in it, and they spin, and both will go to the rear. Pace car comes in, Randy Potter on the inside, the Hurricane, Jamie Fisher on the outside, Joey Pole, Brian Khrushchev out of turn 4, 2 to go, green flag. 2 laps to go. They'll get the white flag when they come back. They get 2 to go when they come back. Here we go. No, white flag now. White flag for Randy Potter. White flag for the 18 of Jamie Fisher. 3 wide down the front straightaway, and they make it work as the 55 Dragon tries to make his way by. 26, John Donahue is in it right now. On the outside, it's Khrushchev. Inside, Donahue. Checkers fly, Randy Potter. Jamie Fisher, 97, Joey Pole. And the 26 from Graniteville, John Donahue. In the 17 from Rowley, Massachusetts, the outlaw Eddie McDonald in the 17. Car number 05, Ron Henry from Maine. The 12, Katrina Canny from Barrington. 16, Joey Becker and Steve Fisher on the 24. 12 laps, green flag. Green is out, the 82, Balarsian gets the jump, the 10 car goes backwards. Oh, and Ron Henry gets shoved out of the way. Turns 3 and 4, the 38, Wolf on the outside. Oh, 3 wide as McDonald brings it all the way out. Eddie McDonald, car number 17 on the outside, 3 wide and 1 and 2. He tries 3 wide to the back straightaway. And McDonald settles back down as he makes leaps and bounds on the outside lane. Right now, the 2, Burrell on the inside of the 17 of McDonald. McDonald makes the pass, and he's like a shot out of a cannon. 17, Eddie McDonald lights him up. Meanwhile, up front, it's Wolf in the 38 car, your leader, followed by Volarchen in the 82. The 80 car, Tees in third place. Battle for fourth between the 37 of Jelinas and the 91 of Patrick LaPearl. 3-car battle for fourth between Gary Laginas and the 37 car. The 91 LaPearl and the 17 of McDonald. Here goes McDonald to the outside of the 17 of the 91 of LaPearl. Oh, LaPearl brings him all the way up to the wall. Patrick LaPearl runs the 17 up to the wall, but here comes McDonald. Now Jelinas changes lanes. Halfway, 6 down, 6 to go. This time out of turn 4 for Ricky Wolf. The 82 of Volarchen. And now 4 cars under a blanket in turns 1 and 2 for that third spot. On the outside, Jelinas goes to the outside of the 80 of Tees. He'll take third place. Here comes McDonald from 8th. Eddie McDonald started 8th. He's working his way up into 5th spot right now as he battles with the 91 of Patrick LaPearl. And now McDonald to the outside. Battle for 4th now for Eddie McDonald. Into turns 1 and 2, it's the 80 of Donald Tees. The 17 of McDonald, and now Larry Jelinas makes a move. Jelinas goes up to second place in turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go in this very fast-paced fourth heat. 2 to go, and McDonald makes it in right now with a +4. 2 laps to go. For the 38 of Wolf, the 37 of Jelinas, the 82 of Albert Volarchen, and the 17 of Eddie McDonald. Patrick LaPearl 2 spots out. Donald Tees on the outside looking in. White flag this time, 1 to go. One lap to go for Ricky Wolf from Norwood, New Hampshire. Coming out of turn 4, Wolf is in the show. Larry Jelinas races in, as does Bobby Volarchen and the 17 of Eddie McDonald. From 8th position to 4th, a +4, Eddie McDonald in the 17.
John Spence Jr. and Josh Pineda added to the staff this year on the flag stand. Ready to kick off this 2008 campaign for the ground-pounding modifieds. Here they come, heat number 1, 12 laps, green flag. Side-by-side action going into turn number 1. Andy Seiss sets up shop on the outside. Punts down David Roy's the race leader as they go into turn number 3. Kenny White runs in 3rd spot. Mike Holdridge is in the 4th position. Ted Christopher to the inside of Joe Doucette, right up behind David Pinkham. Keep an eye on those 2 veterans. Here's Andy Seiss trying to put that number 70 to the outside, and he does. Going through that 3rd corner, right up line side, coming down the front straightaway. Andy Seiss picking up where he left off last October. Roaring out of turn number 2, jumps out in front. Look at Pinkham go to the bottom of Holdridge. They are battling for the 4th spot. To the inside of the rookie comes David Pinkham. The Greeley's number 22, the yellow car, rolls into 3rd spot. TC and the Brady Bunch 00. In the 5th spot, fills the bottom of turn number 3, challenges Kenny White Jr. Here's David Pinkham. To the inside of David Roy's, racing for 2nd, and Pinkham wins that one. Here comes Christopher to the inside. He sees that same opportunity and he moves to 3rd, pounding the pavement out of turn number 4. Andy Seiss leads. David Pinkham trying to reel him in. Teddy Christopher, David Roy's, John Spence crosses the flag. 6 down, 6 to go. A good battle going on for that 4th spot on the Speedway. David Roy's, Mike Holdridge, Kenny White, Dale Evach, and Joe Doucette. Your top three are nose to tail through 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Pinkham has reeled in the Stewart's Automotive Rockingham boat number 70. Can he get by the youngster from Hampstead? Andy Seiss, a great run last Saturday night at the Caraway, Carolina Speedway. Runs a good line down the front straightaway. Here comes Pinkham to the bottom. David Pinkham, strong off turn number 2. Look at Teddy Christopher now. Side-by-side battle between two longtime veterans. Pinkham on the bottom going into turn number 2. He shakes free the 0-0. Christopher's going to try to cross him up in the back straightaway. Can't do it. He gives him a bumper tag going into the turn. 2 laps to go. Andy Seiss, David Pinkham, Teddy Christopher. White flag out. Holdridge is in 4th. Evanchin in 5th spot. Kenny White, Joe Doucette, Dale Evanchin. And the Sudoku checkers over the speedway. Oh, Pinkham loosened up coming off the corner. And he'll be credited with a 2nd place finish. Teddy Christopher gets the 3rd spot. Kevin Iannarelli out of Maynard, Massachusetts, a newcomer. Kirk Alexander, the winningest driver in the Tour. History in car number 43, Louis Michelitis. Green flag is out. Gateman sets up shop, goes to work on the outside of Wenzel. Michelitis by Iannarelli and Vinny Anarumo in car number 12. Down into turn number 1, Kenny Vogel Jr. leading it, the Long Island, New York driver. Hauls up here from Islip, Long Island to compete on the True Value Modified Racing Series. Black flag being displayed. I believe it's going to be for Iannarelli in car number 27. He's got some kind of a leak you can see. Looks like fuel coming from the 27. Now the battle rages on here. Kirk Alexander goes by Jean-Paul Cyr. And your reigning champion, Alexander, works the high side off turn 4. Kirk Alexander and Chris Pasteryak all over Kenny Vogel. Alexander in 2nd. Jean-Paul Cyr is running in 4th. Louis Michelitis to 5th spot. Into turn number 1, Alexander up high. In turn number 2, strong on the throttle off turn number 2 into the lead. Pasteryak's challenging Vogel for the 2nd spot halfway. Pasteryak hanging on to that 2nd spot. Michelitis and Cyr. Jean-Paul Cyr in the number 25. Kirk Alexander holding on to the top spot. 12 laps, heat number 2. For the ground pounding modifieds of the True Value Modified Racing Series, Cyr and Michelitis. Michelitis on the Turcotte Motorsports number 40 car works the outside of Cyr off 2. Powers by. Moves into the 4th spot. Now he's going after Vogel in the 79. Good battle going on for the 3rd spot. Alexander Pasteryak for the battle is for 3rd. Between Vogel and Michelitis. Josh ready to show them 2 laps to go. And there's the indicator from the flag stand. Kirk Alexander, the winningest driver, a 26-time feature winner. The white flag. Cyr continues to battle with Vogel for the 4th spot. The checkers are over the speedway. The Sudoku checkers to Alexander, Pasteryak, Michelitis, Vogel, Cyr, Bateman, Wenzel in car number 83. Sean Boudreau from Claremont is in car number 1. Mike Douglas Jr. in the number 23. Eddie Dockenhausen in the 10X. And Steve Massey, a rookie, in the 13. They pound the pavement here in Lee on the back straightaway. McKennedy leading it. Good racing going on right alongside Les Hinckley here. Hinckley on the bottom. Ricky is in third spot. Here comes Boudreau. Sean Boudreau puts the number 1 up high into turn number 3. Boudreau's going to battle it out with Jimmy Dolan here as McKennedy's got a comfortable lead. Dockenhausen. Good enough in the Hampshire Lumber number 6. Battles with Tony Ricky. Dockenhausen picking up the ride in the 10X this year. Now Rob Goodenoug's going to battle the 10X for the 3rd spot. Hinckley and Dolan side by side. McKennedy in the power of this number 79 is got a comfortable lead. John Spence shows him 6 down. 6 laps remain in heat number 3. Goodenough stays right there with Boudreau. Boudreau's got a nice run going. Sean Boudreau, another former winner on this series. This is the 5th year of competition. 5 years old already for the True Value Modifieds. And Boudreau is right there at the beginning. Eddie Dockenhausen giving the 10X a good run. The Nils Lindstadt car. The Swedish powered car in the 10X. Hinckley and Dockenhausen continue to battle for the 4th spot. 2 laps to go. 2 to go for Jonathan McKennedy. Boy, Goodenough and Boudreau got a great battle going on here on opening day. And it's a heat race, and it's for 2nd spot. Here's the white flag. One more circuit around the 3/8 mile Lee USA Speedway. McKennedy takes the Sunoco checkers. Boudreau, Goodenough, Hinckley, Dockenhausen, Tony Ricky in the 4 car.
Green flag flies for the first heat race for the Allison Legacy Series, Allison Legacy North Series, making one of their annual visits to Lee USA Speedway. Nose to tail at the front of the pack, the number 79 machine. Your current race leader as we continue to get things all organized and straightened out in the tower. Center 9 is Shane DiAgostino out there as your current race leader. Real high in the racetrack, number 99 machine. That's Tommy Barrett. Barrett, 12 years of age. Battle for the top spot, looking down to the low side. That's number 44 machine of James Logan, 16-year-old out of Dayton, Massachusetts, in the Lopes Construction sponsored number 44. Logan, former kart racer, has done a great job his entire career. One of his most recent visits here to Lee USA Speedway didn't quite end the way that James was hoping it would end. It ended with a hard shot up against the front stretch wall. We're hoping that James' luck changes here this afternoon. Third spot currently belongs to Shannon Smith, 17-year-old driver out of Hancock, Maine. And you're thinking to yourself, 17, she's only been driving for what, 2 years? Shannon Smith has been behind the wheel of a race car in some form for 9 years. More than half of her life has been spent behind the wheel of a race car, and you can see when she works her way around the racetrack, she does know what she's doing with these machines. William Schneider, 13 years of age, out of Northport, New York. A 2-time kart champion, WKA Northeast 3-time kart champion. He's also got 2 national kart championships to his credit. Right now running in the 4th position, getting a hard battle from Tommy Barrett, winner of 5 quarter midget Grand Nationals. Tommy, one of our youngest competitors. Tommy is 12 years old in that number 99 machine. Trying to track this group down out of Bennington, New Hampshire. I call him the Natural. I've called him that for several years. It's the 6-time track champion at Sugar Hill Speedway, driver of the year in 2005. Already at 14 years of age, has 71 career feature wins. That's Kyle Souza in the number 3 machine. Logan all by his lonesome out in the front of this pack. He is your race leader, 1/2 lap to go. Melissa Fifield is rounding out this field out of Wakefield, New Hampshire. She's a former track champion at Londonderry Raceway, now defunct. So Logan takes home the win. Second goes the number 79 machine. That of Shane DeAgostino. Third will go to Shannon Smith, and fourth, we do believe, goes to the number 27 machine. And he has done a fantastic job. We'll get to watch Dylan in the number 34 machine. The number 89 machine is Cody Netting. And the number 13 machine, Knighting, I apologize. Cody Knighting in the 13. We've also got the number 8 machine. Do not have an identity on the number 8 machine, so we'll try to get that for you as the racing continues. Green flag, we get back underway with the racing action. Side by side for the 4th spot, the number 19 machine. Another driver we do not have an identity on. So we have plenty to collect notes on during the intermission period here in the Allison Legacy North Racing Series. Actually, it's Michael Vasquez Sr. in the number 8 machine. Vasquez, by the way, not one of your teenagers out here. He is 41 years of age. Been racing for 7 years. He lists his biggest accomplishment as he's still waiting for one. We'll see what Vasquez can do in that number 8 machine. Right now, it's all Christy Chavez in the number 21. She's having a great run out there. And number 24, I apologize. Number 24 for Christy Chavez. The number 34 sits in second spot. That's Dylan Smith. We told you about him just a little while ago. He's a 3-time karting track champion, twice 2-time over champ at Thunder Road, and 3rd place in the Race of Champions in 2005. He's passed up by the number 19 machine. That's David Schneider. David Schneider in the number 19. David, 15 years of age. Down the backstretch, Schneider all over the back bumper of Chavez. Chavez in the 24, Schneider in the number 19 machine. 2 young guns going at it. Christy Chavez, just barely 21 years of age. So you've got Chavez, Schneider, and the number 34 of Dylan Smith. They'll be nose to tail on a turn number 4. Top 3 cars are involved in a breakaway. Give you an idea of what you're seeing out here on the racetrack. These machines feature Mazda motors putting out about 120 horsepower. Their body styles may be either Thunderbird or Monte Carlo. Sorry Dodge fans, and sorry Toyota fans. They race on Goodyear Racing Slicks. as the white flag flies. Last trip around the racetrack. Down the backstretch, Chavez is your race leader. Second spot is Snyder. He'll have one shot, tries to duck to the inside. Drag race to the finish. Chavez will take home the win. Schneider will take home second spot. Third will go to the number 34 machine of Dylan Smith. Fourth goes to the 89 of Cody Knighting. Cody put in one heck of a run to get up into the fourth position. These machines very difficult to drive as a direct result of their short wheelbase. Inside of row number 2, the number 7 machine of Patrick Stewart. Outside of Stewart, the number 30 of Edward Field. Row number 3 on the inside, we'll see Terry Kirk at the number 17, and on the outside, the 80 of Mark Fouchouans. Starting inside of row number 4, the 00 of Randy Burnell, Evan Bolio starts outside. Kevin Hutchins rounds out this field as the green flag flies. We are underway. Talk about short wheelbase machines. These machines have a very short wheelbase, and they are quite the handful. Watched some of these drivers practice yesterday, and they are sideways off the corners each and every time they hit the racetrack. 1,200 cubic centimeters of motorcycle engine power dragging these machines down the back stretches. And the front stretch here at Lee USA Speedway. Again, they also race up at Beach Ridge, off to Wiscasset, Oxford, and Waterford. This particular group, Nelcar does. But there are different variations of Legends cars all around the country, and all the Legends cars are built roughly the same. Fantastic way to get into racing. 600 Racing, the folks that bring us the Legends cars. They also bring us the Bandoleros and the Thunder Roadsters. Those divisions not in action here this afternoon. As Weymouth continues to lead this race. Nice battle for what looks to be the 5th position. The number 17 machine of Terry Kirk works to the inside of the number 7 of Patrick Stewart. Stewart on a steady slide back through this field. May have missed the setup here for this afternoon's weather. And these machines so sensitive with the setup. By the way, Evan Bolio, a local guy, I've seen him race rocker cage karts for years now, and he's moved on up to the Legends division. He'll still race the karts from time to time because he has a passion for racing, and he'll race whatever you put him in. Getting his feet wet with the Legends. I believe this is his first time out with the Legends machine officially as part of a race. So Evan doing a pretty darn good job in just keeping that number 56 machine off the wall. These cars are an absolute handful. Could have a potential battle for that top spot heating up. Top 2 the same way they've been all race long. Weymouth, your leader, Buxton, sits in second spot. You've got to wonder, does Buxton have something else that he has yet to show? If he does, he has one more lap this time by to show what he's got. Last lap, white flag for the Legends, heat race number 1. Down the backstretch, Weymouth continues to lead. Buxton trying to find a way around that number 399 machine. Buxton will peek to the inside. Not going to happen. Weymouth will take the win. Buxton takes home second. Third, possibly to Randy Burnell. Great run for Burnell. Fourth to Edward Field. In the number 30 machine, fifth, we do believe, goes to Terry Kirk. In the number 17 machine, Terry started fifth and well finished fifth. Up at Beach Ridge Motor Speedway in Scarborough, Maine, not that far of a drive. I'll be making the trip as well. Pro 4 Modified Tour, Legends cars, Allison Legacies, mini stocks, you name it, they'll have it. It's the 4-cylinder Nationals. Green flag flies. We are underway. Side by side for that number 1 spot, as now we see Buffington break out to a lead. It's Buffington and the number 23 of Seavey. Seavey in the Seavey's The Appliance Store and More sponsored entry. as they're still side by side towards the middle to the back of the pack. Now they get it down to a more manageable single file. These machines, once again, very, very sensitive as far as the way you drive them. You have to really work the throttle in these Legends cars. Potential attempt for the high side. I believe that may be Gray trying to get to the high side, the number 18 machine. Trying to find his way around the number 10 of Ed Getty. That is Thomas Gray. Gray starting in the 6th position here today. Already picked up one spot, would like to pick up another, and he looks like he may be set up for the outside groove here at Lee USA Speedway. Those of you that have noticed, the extremely attentive of you that have noticed the outside groove is a lot darker than the inside groove. There's actually a chemical on the outside groove here in the corners. In all 4 corners here at Lee USA Speedway, we call it track tack. It allows these drivers to get side by side and run some nice varying grooves around Lee USA Speedway, and the drivers absolutely love it. 3 wide down the backstretch, as now they get it back into a more manageable side by side. Once again, 1200cc motorcycle engines propelling these machines here at Lee USA Speedway. It's the same machines, same specs that you will see on television when you watch the Speed TV coverage from the Summer Shootout Series down at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and they race them everywhere. 600 Racing, 600 Racing is the website, 600racing.com. Closing laps here of this one, just 2 more laps to go. Your race leader is Sean Buffington, trying to be the 2nd winner from the pole here in the Legends Heat Races. 3 different divisions, by the way, of Legends drivers. Tell you about that in just a second. Right now, Buffington would like us to remind you that the Thomas Buffington excavation sponsored machine out of Plainfield, Connecticut, is heading down the backstretch and looking for heat race number 2 as a victory. Checkers are in the air. Buffington takes the win. Look at the sideways move from Chris Seavey out of Windham, Maine for 2nd spot. Seavey does a great job handling a loose race car. Something tells me, and I'm not an expert here, but something tells me that Seavey has done some dirt racing.
Have a great year, he said, here at Lee USA Speedway. He extends that to all the competitors here at New Hampshire's Center of Speed in 2008. We've got Consi action coming up now. Let's go to Troy Germain for the call for the American Canadian Tour.
Thank you, John Spence. 15 laps, 4 to qualify. Green flag. 15 laps, top 4 to qualify. The 7, Glenn Luce gets the jump on the outside of the 0 of Miles Chipman. Only 4 will advance to the Governor's Cup 100. Luce is your leader all the way from Turner, Maine. 0, Chipman, Miles Chipman from Epping, New Hampshire, 2nd. And then it's the 84 car of Jeff Lebrecht in 3rd. A lot of heavy hitters outside looking in. The 10, Ben Rowe. 6, Chris Bichard. Brent Dragon, Claude Leclerc. All well out of the top 4. Here they come again. Luce is your leader. Miles Chipman, 2nd. 3rd place is Jeff Lebrecht. The 66, AJ Began in 4th place. And there's the 00, Brian Kruschek. Here comes the 6 of Chris Bichard. Bichard from Williamstown, Vermont in the Merchants Bank, number 6. Goes to 5th place, and he begins to reel in the top 4. AJ Began on the bubble, the 6 of Chris Bichard right there behind him now as he reels in the top 4. Keep your eye on the 55, Brent Dragon, as he tries to make his way up through. Oh, trouble, Kruschek in the wall. Ryan Nolan in the wall, Brian Kruschek in the wall. Caution is out, yellow flag. Caution on the speedway, lap number 6. Here we go at a turn 4, green flag. All these drivers racing for one of 4 spots out of 30, which will make up the New Hampshire Governor's Cup ACT 100 starting grid trouble backstretch. 30, Dean Weber goes all the way around. He is safely off the racetrack. We will see if he can refire and rejoin the 30 cars sitting in turn 3 in the grass off the racing surface. We'll stay green for the refires. We stay green. Meanwhile, up front, Glenn Luce on the inside of Miles Chipman. Chipman from right down the road works his way to the outside. Chipman to the lead of the 0. Here comes Luce back downstairs. A.J. Began right there on the outside. Jeff LeBrecq, A.J. Began side by side. Oh, Luce gets turned all the way around. And caution is out. Caution on the speedway. The 7 of Glenn Luce turns to the back straightaway. Mike Goslin goes around in the back stretch as well, as does Dean Weber, and the 85 of Travis Demers cuts down a right front tire. He will head down pit road. Chris Bichot in the 6 and Brent Dragon in the 55 on the bubble. The 11, Claude Leclerc. Ooh, Leclerc in 5th, Dragon in 4th. What could become of that? Here we go. And it turns 3 and 4, green flag. And Chipman gets the jump. LeBrecq trying to hang with him on the outside. LeBrecq a little sideways at a 2. Into the back straightaway, turns 3 and 4. Here comes the 6 of Chris Bichot. Oh, 23 sideways in 3 and 4. Hangs onto it. Here's your battle for second place on the inside. It's the 6 of Chris Bichot on the outside. It's the 84 of Jeff LeBrecq. And the 55 Dragon right there now. LeBrecq hung out to dry up high. 4 laps to go, 4 to go. And LeBrecq and Claude Leclerc, oh, look out, the 78 Nolan sideways now. Everybody stacking up. The pressure is on. In the middle of the pack, 3 to go. Miles Chipman in the 0, the 6 of Chris Bichot, 55 Brent Dragon, 84 of Jeff LeBrecq, your top 4 and qualified cars. 2 to go this time. 2 laps to go for that top 4. 2 laps to go. Does Claude Leclerc have anything for the 84 of LeBrecq? It doesn't appear so. White flag. 1 to go from Miles Chipman from Ebbing, New Hampshire. Chipman to the white flag. Chris Bichot, Brent Dragon, 84 LeBrecq, your top 4. Secured and safe in the top 4 is the 84 of LeBrecq. Out of turn 4, checkers fly. Miles Chipman, your leader. Followed by the 6 of Bichot and 55 Brent Dragon. And the 84 car of Jeff LeBrecq, your top 4. And Mike Goslin punches the turn 3 wall on the checkers. The 24 is Steve Fisher. Car number 5, Neon, Leon Heckbert. In the 10, Stefan DeCoste. To his outside, Tyler Cahoon, Katrina Kenny. In the 12, and Brad Layton, the 55. Green flag. Green flag is out. Donald Tees to the outside. Oh, Gary Caron way up high in turns 1 and 2. He hangs onto the car, but brings the outside lane backwards. It's Tees in the 80 car, your leader. Donald Tees, Pete Potvin in the 41 car second. Third place, the 91, Patrick Pearl. And then it's the 27 of Bergeron. Chris Bergeron in the 4th spot, holding on to the level. Into turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. It's Donald Tees, the 41 car is next. Pete Potvin, then it's the 91 of LaPearl. Oh, Brad Layton getting the black flag, the car overheating again. Layton spewing water out of the overflow. Layton gets the black flag one more time. Overheating headaches on the 55 of Brad Layton. the Irving Oil, Coca-Cola, Ford Fusion will head down pit road. Meanwhile, your top four, bring them down. Donald Tease from Quebec City, the 41 of Pete Potvin, the third. Then it's the 91, Patrick O'Pearl, and Bergeron in the 27 fourth. The 2, J.R. Burrell in the 2 car, running fifth. Then it's the 16 of Joey Becker. 6 laps complete. Oh, the 91 LaPearl gets crossways on with the 27 of Bergeron as it begins to shake up in that 3rd, 4th, 5th position. Donald Tease watching it all from the rearview mirror of the auto. Frankie Michel, car number 80, halfway this time. 8 down, 7 remain in this 15-lap consolation heat. The 2 barrel goes to the inside of the 27 of Bergeron. They give it a shot. He gives it a shot in the backstretch. Barrel can't get around him. Bergeron hanging tough. Nobody moving with 5 laps to go when they come back. 5 laps remain. Go ahead. Down the back straightaway. It's the 80 of Tease, the 41 of Pete Potvin, the 91 of Patrick O'Pearl, then the 27 of Bergeron. Nobody moving outside of that top 4 as they go single file. 3 to go when they come back to the line. 3 laps to go for Donald Tease, Potvin, the 91 of LaPearl, and the 27. Two laps remain. Ron Henry in the 05 stuck there. 16 of Becker, nowhere to go. The 2 can't go anywhere. 2 to go this time. 2 laps to go as the 91 LaPearl takes another big to the inside of the 41 of Pete Potvin as they come to the white flag this time. One more lap around Lee USA Speedway for the top 4 cars, and they will be in the New Hampshire Governor's Cup 100. Checkers fly this time by. Checkers are out. Donald Tease takes the win. 41, Potvin, second. 3rd place, the 91, Patrick O'Pearl, and the 27 from Claremont, New Hampshire, Chris Bergeron qualifies for his first American Canadian Tour start of his career.
13 years of age, 7 years of quarter midget championships for Cody Knighting. Also in the mix, we've got that number 8 machine of Michael Vasquez Jr. That's the first Thunderbird in the mix. Green flag flies, and we are racing with the Allison Legacy Series. Around goes the number 27 machine, trying to get that car fired and rolling once again. Show them the yellow, it'll start. Watch, trust me. Yellow flag, oh, fired right up. Something that John Spence and I noticed all throughout the season last year, and really throughout racing here at Lee USA Speedway and all around the country, this great nation of ours. Thompson Speedway pace car knows better. He's getting the heck out of Dodge before these drivers hit the loud pedal, or the moderately loud pedal. The modifieds and late models have a really loud pedal, as do the supers you'll hear later on. Green flag, we're underway. Side by side all throughout the field. Chavez drops into line behind Logan, 3 wide, out of turn number 2 with the 89 machine on the outside. That's Knighting. Knighting gets back to a more manageable position. Here comes the number 99 machine of Tommy Barrett, the 12-year-old Millis, Massachusetts driver. 5 Grand National Championships in quarter midget. 7 years of quarter midget racing for Tommy Barrett. Barrett trying to put it all to use in that number 99 machine. The Victory Lane Bar and Grill sponsored Monte Carlo, the 99 for Barrett. Action heating up at the front of the pack as Logan trying to hold off Chavez. James Logan, your race leader. Logan out of Dayton, Massachusetts in the Lopes Construction sponsored entry. Spent several years at Sugar Hill Speedway and around the area racing karts. In fact, I've always seen him in the number 44 machine. One year ago, that car was mostly black and it was also mostly up against the wall. This year, it is mostly a fluorescent yellowish, greenish color. And hopefully the change of paint scheme is a positive one for James Logan. There has been no change in driving ability. James Logan has always been that good. Look to the inside, little bit of contact, around goes the 19 of Schneider. Schneider loops it and dusts the turn 4 area. Hobby stocks, you may know some of them as maybe a strictly stock or more of a street stock. And of course the huge Roadrunner division. Green flag flies, we're back underway. I know a lot of you are a lot like me. If you put wheels on it and you'll race it, darn it all, I'm willing to watch it. 3 wide down the backstretch, Schneider to the inside of Pudiak, who was already to the inside of Smith. Smith got that spot, now Schneider took it away. Side by side for the number 4 spot down the backstretch, the 89 of Knighting. On the inside, the 99 of Barrett on the outside. Big wiggle for the number 27 machine of Schneider, the other Schneider, that's William. I'm gonna guess they're related. They are from the same town, more than likely from the same house. Logan, your leader, Chavez in second. Third is DeAgostino, the number 79 machine. 16-year-old Shane DeAgostino of Taunton, Massachusetts. Halfway home here in this one, 10 down, 10 to go of this 20-lap feature event. Around goes the number 27 machine. That's William Schneider, gets it gathered back up. No harm, no foul, but these drivers will want to be a little bit cautious through turn number 2. There is some dirt that's been kicked up on the racetrack. Everybody makes it through the dirt. And now working from the back to the front. The number 19 machine of David Schneider. Let's not forget, Schneider started almost back of the pack on the most recent restart, and Schneider is already up to 4th position. Christy Chavez has the Acme Sanitary Service, Grandview Construction Lighthouse sign sponsored Monte Carlo all over the back bumper of James Logan's Lopes Construction Thunderbird. That's the battle for the top spot. Around goes Chavez. Chavez around out of turn number 2. And that'll bring out the caution as Schneider works his way by the number 79 machine of DeAgostino. That would be for 2nd spot. We'll go back to the most recently scored lap, and that'll put Schneider back behind the number 79. A couple of guys are trying to get it fired back up again, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But we do wish them the best of luck. Green flag flies, and the 79 machine does not go. Everybody has to take evasive action. Everybody does avoid that number 79 of Shan D'Agostino, but D'Agostino drops through this field as now Schneider, who was at one point at the tail end of the field, is now all over the back bumper of your pole sitter, heat race winner James Logan. And the yellow flag flies, the number 27 machine up against the outside wall in turn number 2. Not really where you want to be. I think of all the drivers that have been here that I've spoken to about Brian, none of them really have a major issue with it. Well, a couple do, but that's because they were disqualified. That'll happen. Getting set for the restart, green flag, nice and slow restart from Logan. 99 machine pounds the restart. Picked up 2 or 3 spots on the initial restart. Looks like we may have a situation with the number 6 machine of Shannon Smith. 17-year-old Shannon Smith. Looks like that machine just doesn't have the oomph off the corner. There goes the natural. Kyle Pudiak around on the backstretch. And that'll bring out the yellow flag. One of his first times in a non-go-kart. I think he's done a pretty darn good job keeping that machine going the right direction. His first spin of the afternoon, to the best of my knowledge. Here we go, Logan sets the pace. Green flag flies, we're underway. He's bringing him down real slow. 3 wide contact. And around goes the 34 machine, trying to get everybody gathered back in. I believe the 99 took a ride as well. Yellow lights are on the racetrack. And that's going to be a checkered and caution finish. Not quite sure who the race winner is going to be deemed. As the yellow lights came on before the yellow flag itself came out. Who does Brian hand the flag to? It's Logan. Logan, the number 44 machine, takes home the win, won it from the pole, and did it in fantastic fashion. So he'll pull it down into victory lane, the triumphant return for Logan. And his dad earlier on said, you got to keep an eye on that number 44 machine, and you'll have no trouble seeing it because it's very bright now. Watch for James, he'll impress you. And I told his father, I said, James Logan has always impressed me. Well, his father was right. He went that extra mile, or 3/8 of a mile as the case may be, and James Logan impressed everybody here. There he is, out of the race car, James Logan, your winner in the Allison Legacy North Racing Series. Here is part of Governor's Cup weekend at Lee USA Speedway.
And Darrell down there in victory lane making the trophy presentations, Miss New Hampshire Junior National Teenager 2008, Lauren Percy. And joining her is Miss New Hampshire National Teenager 2008, Liz Corrett. Congratulating our victorious driver down there in Checkerboard Square.
Last year, Ron Henry in the 05 retired his 27-year-old race car and put this one together that was in storage. It used to be a pro stock. Green is out. Green flag is out. The 11, Claude Leclerc, gets the jump down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. The 2, Burrell, gets a shot from the 16 of Joey Becker. Becker sideways out of turn 4. Oh, the lights go out on the 66 of A.J. Began. The hood pops up. Began is down. And Leclerc leads him through. Claude Leclerc, your leader, 78. Ryan Nolan, second. Third place, the 19. B.J. Pekarski, battle for fourth. 71, Bobby Dragon on the inside of the 2 of J.R. Burrell. And Bobby Dragon, oh, trouble, turn 1. The 10 goes around, Lacoste. He refires, we stay green. No caution as the 10 of Stefan Lacoste spins out in turns 1 and 2. He refires, and now is a moving roadblock at the moment. He finally finds his way in. 78, Ryan Nolan running second. Third place is the 19 of B.J. Pekarski. Then it's the 71 of Bobby Dragon. 16, Joey Becker. 2 of J.R. Burrell. He is running in 6th spot. 7th is the 7 of Glenn Luce. Claude Leclerc feeling the heat from the 78 of Ryan Nolan. He gets sideways out of 4, hangs onto the car. Meanwhile, heavy hitters, 10, Ben Rowe, 55, Brad Layton, all stuck deep in the field. Oxford legend Dale Barrow can't make up any ground. Leclerc, your leader, 78, Nolan, second. Third place, 19, Pekarski, halfway this time. Halfway, 8 down, 8 to go in this B feature last chance race for the ACT Late Model Tour. It's the 11 of Claude Leclerc. The 78 of Ryan Nolan. Watch those 2 cars in the front of the field as the 78 Nolan is getting anxious. B.J. Pekarski trying to rein in the horses. 78, Nolan will not settle for second. Nolan is going to look for the lead before the end of this one. Bobby Dragon holding steady in 4th place. Joey Becker 1 spot down. The 2, J.R. Burrell, 2 spots down. And Ben Rowe trying to fight his way through. Rowe in the 10 trying to work his way through the middle of the field, but time is running out. 6 to go. 5 now at the line. 5 laps to go at the line. For your leaders, 3 wide down the front straightaway as Ben Rowe continues to try to forge ahead. Meanwhile, the 78 Nolan now starting to pace himself just a little bit, holding steady in the 78 car. The 19 of B.J. Pekarski holds on to third. Pekarski goes up now. Pekarski takes a peek to the inside of the 78 of Nolan now. 71 of Bobby Dragon hanging top, holding on to 4th spot. Joey Becker 5th, 6th place is Burrell in the 2 car. Single file, nose to tail, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for the 11 of Claude Leclerc, 78 Nolan. The 19 of Pekarski and the 71 of Bobby Dragon. Watch that 16 car, Joey Becker in the 16, 1 spot out of it. White flag this time on your leader, Leclerc. 1 more lap and the next 4 cars will be in it. Checkers fly this time. From Lannery, Quebec, checkers fly. Claude Leclerc, Ryan Nolan, BJ Pekarski, and Bobby Dragon, your final 4 cars to race their way into the New Hampshire Governor's Cup for the American Canadian Tour.
Also out there, he's got Terry Kirk, Max Zackham, Patrick Stewart, Ed Getting, no, not the actor, by the way, the race car driver, Mark Bushwans, Jim Mayrand Jr., Evan Bolio, Tyler Jordan, and Kevin K-Man Hutchins. Green flag flies, and we are underway. And like a hive of angry bees, they work their way through turns 1 and 2, and now down the backstretch. Problems for the number 30 machine, contact on the racetrack. And we've got a car that has come to a stop on the infield. Locked up the binders, nowhere for Bolio to go. Evan Bolio got into Bolio out of Durham, Maine, in the Bolio Construction sponsored entry. He's one of the youth drivers as the yellow flag flies. There's the steering wheel on top of the car. Good news is, driver's okay. Bad news is, car is not okay. And that will normally signal the end of the racing day once the steering wheel is placed up on top of the machine. That have been known and shown to support what they enjoy. Point in fact, Budweiser took a big hit in sales when Dale Earnhardt Jr. left. Green flag flies, and we're back underway. Weymouth experiencing some serious problems in the number 399 machine. He was your pole sitter, already falling back through this field as the number 2 machine of Buffington is your race leader. Buffington has spent 11 years in legend cars and 15 years in go-karts. 11 years behind the wheel of a Legends car trying to take home a win here at Lee USA Speedway. Trying to track down his back bumper, and that's not an enviable task in any stretch of the imagination, as Charlie Buxton, only 2 years in Legends. So we have 2 years experience, relative youth, chasing 11 years in Legends, 15 years of go-karts, and 26 years, I know, quick math, right? 26 years of racing experience leading this race. Trouble on the racetrack for the number 29 machine, still continuing in the right direction, but well off the pace. That's Tyler Jordan. This is Tyler's first year in Legends. He is the 04 Triple Crown champ. This is his first time behind the wheel of a Legend. Evan Bolio listed as 2 years in a Legend. Won himself 2 championships in 2006, his last full season in a go-kart up at Richmond Raceway in Richmond, Maine. See, those of us in the miniature motorsports industry, we talk about Richmond, we're talking about Maine. And the great folks up at Richmond Raceway in Maine. Closing laps here in this one, halfway home. 10 down, 10 to go. Nice racing action out there with the number 80 of Mark Bushwans and the number 23 of Chris Seavey. Bushwans going up through the field. That's a 20, I apologize, not the 80. That's the 20 machine of Max Zackham. Max trying to work his way up through this field. As your leader, Sean Buffington, about to encounter lap traffic. Evan Bolio, possibly for the first time that I've ever seen him anyways, about to go a lap down in a race. And I've seen Bolio many, many times behind the wheel of a racing cart. And I've never seen him go a lap down unless there was something seriously wrong with the machine. And you've got to wonder about the contact on the backstretch. Did that damage Bolio's front end somehow? These Legends cars, relatively stiff, not a lot of crush room. So when you do hit somebody and you hit the other car pretty hard, you will run the risk of messing up something in that car. And front end damage is always difficult to overcome. The number 99 machine in second place of Charlie Buxton, trying to work his way through some lap traffic, having a hard time of it. A lot more difficult time than Sean Buffington had. And that's the experience difference. That's that 9-year gap between Buffington and Buxton. Buxton only 2 years in Legends cars. Buffington 11 years in Legends cars. And by the way, Buffington is one of 2 drivers out here with more than 10 years, one of 3 with 10 or more, one of 2 with 11 years experience. Bob Weymouth also has 11 years experience, the number 399. If you're wondering why he was so fast earlier on, I'm telling you right now, there's something that has gone awry with that car. That's what's put Weymouth towards the middle of this pack as the white flag flies. Buffington is your leader as he heads down the backstretch. Last time through turns 3 and 4, past the checkered flag pub, the Daytona chair back seat section, checkers in the air. Buffington will take home the win. Sean Buffington, the 11-year Legends veteran, takes home the race win, 15 years in a go-kart, and the Thomas Buffington Excavation sponsored driver, part of the Pro Series, will pull into victory lane here at Lee USA Speedway, and along with the visit to victory lane, all of the accolades that go with it as being a feature winner here at Lee USA Speedway. So Buffington out of the car now, he can hear you. Give him a hand. Sean Buffington takes home the win here at Lee USA Speedway in the Legends car division. Sean also being visited in victory lane by the lovely Chelsea McLeod, Miss Massachusetts Sweetheart 2008. And by Nicole, I'm going to mess up your last name, Nicole. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I'm not even going to try your last name. Nicole D, the Miss Connecticut Sweetheart National Teenager 2008. And the not quite so lovely but still enthusiastic Bob Watson, also down there in victory lane. Bob, you can be the trophy girl any day you want, my good man.
A tribute to the Westboro Speedway. Journey back through time with photos, films, and videos. Experience the cars, the stars, the way it was. Through the 50s to the 80s at the High Bank Quarter Mile Speedway. Plus, a look at the 2001 Westboro Speedway reunion. Order now by calling 888-RACE-VIDEO or 603-679-6796. Now you can own a part of racing history. Stars of the Winston Cup Series compete on a local short track. Not just an exhibition, but real wheel-to-wheel, no-holds-barred racing. Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon, Morgan Shepherd, Ernie Irvin, Jeffrey Bodine, Davey Allison, and many more, racing pro stocks against local drivers. To order your VHS copy in hi-fi stereo sound, call toll-free 888-RACE-VIDEO. That's 888-RACE-VIDEO.